So I'm back to this tier list again, and I'm going to be ranking them on how good they are for farming. So as always, Bomb and Spike are trash. We already know that. But this time, Chop, it's a meh. It depends on the enemy, but because if they use swords or not. Because this thing is a kind of a logia to sword users, so yeah, this is very good for farming sometimes. The next one is Spring. Spring is going to be in the trash because actually let's put it bad because there's high knockback on this one and it does no damage, but it multi-hits, so which is good. The next one is basically was Smoke. Smoke is a meh because it's a logia. The next one is Spin. Spin is a bad one. Actually, nice on the meh because it has multi-hit and decent damage. The next one is pretty sure it's Flame. Awaken Flame and Awaken Flame always be performing. The next one, wait, I forgot Kilo. Crap. Bad. I mean, not decent, bad. Because of the big knockback. And yeah, it's big knockback actually. I'm pretty sure the next one is Falcon, not Dragon, Falcon. Falcon is another bad. Actually, it's a meh if you're a high level. Next one is, I'm pretty sure, Ice now. Ice is a kinda good for farming, but not as good as Flame and the other logias out there. Because Ice has a sword, but the sword doesn't do as much damage as other swords in the game, for example Gunbender, Yoru, or any of those. But it's very good for farming because you have a sword, but not godly because when you use your moves, he has a big knockback. Next one is Sand. Sand is gonna be put in meh, even though the Awaken version is going to be meh because the Awaken version has a lot of knockback. Actually, it doesn't have that much knockback, but I'm putting this to meh because sometimes Sand users, if you get knocked back in the water when you're farming some peanut scouts in the sheep treats, you can drown and you take a lot of damage. And the next one is early Serlinate. I know Dark. So Dark is kind of good. It's actually not. Yeah, big knockback but no guild. That's why. The next one is Revive. Revive only has 2 second damage, so I'm gonna put that to bad. Actually, a meh because you can resurrect, so yeah, kind of good for boss farming if you're a sword window. The next one is I forgot. Diamond. Diamond is a bad, not a bad meh, because when you do Encrust, it decreases the damage from NPCs. So when you're boss farming, this could be good, and it does decent damage every single move multi-hit. Kind of bring it back an actual multi-hit, but yeah. The next one is Love. It's godly for farming. Love, I should say. You already know. Next is Love. Love is meh. It just doesn't have the same feeling. Well, actually, no, multi-hits. Except for the certification. Just put this to kind of good for farming because when you boss an end farm, that thing does a lot of damage. Very good for starters. This is very cheap and common. Actually, not that cheap. 7,000 for sure. Next one is Roba. Roba is very good for farming if you're in second transformation. Next one is I'm pretty sure barrier spot for farming. It is this, man. The next one is magma. Magma, you won't underestimate magma, bro. It's a god for farming. The next one is doors. I'm meant for farming because like you can teleport to bosses. So yeah, it's kind of good for farming. You're like trying to boss hunt. So yeah. The next one is oh yeah, I forgot. Quake. Or in the millions. Quake, man. Big knockback, big damage, good for boss hunting. Kind of good for farming. The next one is Buddha. We already know where Buddha is gonna come from. Godly for farming. If you're in your blocks with main, this thing is still good for farming, okay? But you can just farm your melee, which is very good. It's probably one of the best for farming in my opinion. If you have a very good melee, I wouldn't recommend using this when you go level. Because yeah, your melee is bad and yeah, your untransforming per se, you can get killed very fast. The next one is Phoenix. Phoenix is kind of a meh for me since you can heal. Like when you're trying to kill a boss, you can just heal and then start like doing your moves again. Totally recommend being a gunman or swordman with this with grinding. So yeah. Next one is String. I forgot String, but String is kind of good for farming. All moves multi-hit, especially the awakened version, even the Eternal Right or the Overrated Sniper. If you awaken them or unawaken them, it will still be good for farming. The Silk Person and every single move in String is very good for farming. I've used String for grinding, but the unawakened version is there, but I won't grinding with that. The next one is Rumble. Rumble is godly for farming in my opinion. It just is, man. The next one is Gravity. Gravity is a meh for me because there's a big knockback and most of the time your moves are not gonna hit. I'm pretty sure Meteorine doesn't go through like moves, so yeah. But if it does, that means it's still gonna be there. The next one is Doe. Doe is godly. Kind of good. I know he has Logia, but you need to have Ken Haki, which is kind of bad for starters because since like you know, you have to be level 200 or 300 to kill Shanks. I forgot about that. I don't know what level you can kill Shanks, but I'm pretty sure it's like around 300 or something. And after you get 300, you need to do a puzzle, kill Shanks, obtain 750,000 belly, go to Sky, and then yeah, buy Ken Haki. Next one is Shadow. Shadow is mainly for boss farming, so we're gonna put this to Ghana good for farming. Venom is godly for farming because its damage and the transformation is just OP. Venom is just pretty much OP for everything. Well, not everything. The next one is Control. Actually, what the hell, bro? I keep forgetting that there's Power in this list because it blends in. Power is kind of good for farming. Maybe not. Good for boss hunting again. Control, I'm gonna put this for meh because like you know, big knockback, you need to be in the room. The room sometimes like you know runs out and most of the time the moves are only one hit. Like the Echo Knife and yeah, the Gamma Rush. But the Gamma Rush can like hit everybody inside the room. But yeah, like the one that you actually hit. Oh wait, a CB spawner. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna combine this. But a series spawn. Now this is what I did. A series farming. So I can get my money back with some broken now. Come on, bro. Let me see what you're made of. Oh. Yes, I'm using Venom now. Let's use some stock. It's very broken, to be honest. Open. Weapon part is very spammable, which is broken. Literally so broken. Yeah. This is why I use ammo. It's very difficult. Escaping things and like trying. Whoa! Nice spot. Thank you. Sorry for this lagging. You see my friend will hurt me. Yikes! If I get a piece of darkness, then we're gonna kill. Honestly, need grind. we're going to do that. I'm gonna do that first. I tried to make a move to floor, but I'm still trying to get the perfect right foot or do the foot. No! Okay. I'm gonna make a video about getting Blackbeard. But anyways, just go back to the, tier list. Okay, so the last two is Soul and Dragon. So Soul, I'm gonna put this for goblin farming. You might be saying why? First of all, the damage of this is absurd, and you can spawn souls. Is just broken as hell, right? It's very good for farming if you're a high level, even a low level. So yeah. The next one is Dragon. Dragon, I would put this to meh if you're low level, but if you're a high level, I would put this to kind of good performance. Because once you're a high level, you'll get transformation, right? That will make it so much more easier to find bosses and probably farming too, but the NPCs will ping everywhere anyway. Anyways, I hope you guys like my farming tier list. It's very different from like my Bloxfruit main tier list. Yeah, everything's pretty much in meh, kind of good and coffee. Because half of the times, all the fruits in Bloxfruit is very good for farming. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the video. Bye!